Hello and good morning to all my Team Magito from 5104, from Aurora, Lombard, Lyle, Montgomery, from all over. I want to say good morning, or maybe it's good afternoon. Yes, it's good afternoon to everyone. And for those of you that do not know me, my name is Margarita CRUZ-AMARO, independent sales rep with AVON products. And the reason why I am doing this video right now, most of you are not on the Facebook group yet, and some of you are not even on Facebook. So I am going to go ahead and do a video of everything that has been going on in the past 2 to 3 weeks, especially if you haven't been in the loop of what's going on because you haven't read your emails or what have you. So anyways, let's get started. First of all, and you're going to see me going down a little bit because I got some notes here. So anyways, first of all, I wanted to remind you, if you have not done so, to make sure you place your campaign 2 order of $50 or more. And if you're just like, well, I don't have no orders, well, guess what? You need to order your materials. And what I mean by materials, I mean like your brochures. If you do not place a campaign 1 order, that means you have no campaign 3 brochures. So you're going to have to back order those in your campaign 2. What that means is, most of you already know what back ordering is. If you do not, please you can message me down below of this video or reply to the email, depending on where you're watching this video. Anyways, and if I'm not mistaken, I also have a video that shows how to place your order, especially back orders. So if you subscribe to the channel, you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? It'll be both in English and in Spanish. So, and the reason for having those materials also is you can increase your customer base. Now, most of you are like, oh my God, I don't have the money, I don't have this and that to order. But you know what? I was you. When I first started, I hardly did have any money. I mean, I did have a full-time job, but that just covered the bills, and that's it, So basically, I was always told by my district manager back in the day that, yeah, order 100 brochures. And I'm like, I don't even know 100 people. Why would I order 100 brochures? I only know like maybe 20 or 30 people, if that, and then that's when she told me to go out prospecting, looking for new customers, so I'm like, all right, but then I ended up getting people that wanted to sell. It was really weird because with me, it was always the total opposite. If I wanted to look for new team members, I would get more customers, or if I wanted new customers, I would get people that wanted to sell. So either way, it worked out. So anyways, I ended up ordering the brochures, and back then it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was like less than $18 for 100 brochures. Well, I ended up getting like 20 new customers from that toss, out of, I want to say 70 brochures that I had left. So basically, it paid for those brochures. So I started doing that every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. I would order 100 brochures. I would buy the brochures for my customers, and then whatever was left over, I would go out and look for new customers or new blood for my team. So, again, order your brochures. Always order your brochures. If you have 30 people on your team or in your customer base, but you only order 10, what's going to happen to your other 20, okay? So everybody needs to have their own brochure. Even if you work at a place and you're just like, oh, well, 1 brochure is enough, I'm going to just leave it in the coffee room, break room, lunch room, whatever, okay? So you need to basically order your materials, samples, demos if you want to, especially if you're passionate. again, you also have to remember it's not about you, it's about your customers, okay? You have to go by what your customers like. But the importance of placing your campaign to order, even if it's late right now, you will be in the running for earning there's a raffle going on for a 2014 Black Ford Mustang convertible, and I'm hoping that one of my team members earns it, because that would be really, really exciting, and we can get bragging rights for that for our district, but not just for the district, but for you also. So you have to place an order for campaign 2 if you have not done so. Make sure you order your materials, and do inventory of what you have around. I mean, I'm sure you take a shower. I'm sure you put makeup on. You know, you love the jewelry. You know, whose birthday's coming up? You know, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. You know, most of you have 1 delivery day left. Some have 2. You know, we have like 2 delivery days left before Valentine's Day. It's this one, and we have 1 in 2 weeks. So, but still, you know, whose birthday, Valentine's Day is coming up, you know, anniversary, you know, or a just because type present, you know, shampoos, conditioners, fragrance for men, things for children, baby showers, that type of stuff, you know. There's always something inside the book that you could use. So, you know, $50 or more, it's not that much. And if it's something that you're really passionate about, share it with your customers. You know, don't be shy, you know, because you're giving them the gift of education. Because when you educate your customers on a product that you are passionate about, well, guess what? They're going to see your passion, and they're going to buy it because they trust you and believe you. So, you know, that's something to think about. So, now, most of you already know about the dream board that I had put out for an incentive last week. There is a couple of days left. I'm going to extend it for another 2 more days. The deadline was for the 14th by midnight Central Standard Time. I'm going to do it for an extra 2 days. So you have until the 16th. And if I'm not mistaken, let me see here. The 16th would be a Thursday. So if you haven't started yet, go ahead and get that going. And below this video also will be a link in case you do not have foam board, you don't have construction paper, you don't have anything to create a dream board. You know, if you have magazines, and if you have just a sheet of paper or whatever, you know, just go ahead and create it. Or like I said, there's going to be a link below this video or in the email, depending on how you're watching this video, where you can create an online dream board. All right. Now, for my team, the incentive, I'm not going to tell you what it is. I will tell you it would be very helpful for your business and for other things. Okay. And personal, spiritual, you know, what have you. I cannot tell you what it is. It's more like a you do, you get. All right. So far, I know I've had some entries come in, and they've told me they already started their their dream board. So congratulations to you on that one. I can't wait to see that. And there's going to be a very, very special reward for those that complete that dream board. So I really, really hope to see my team come through, and the top 20, or the first 20, I should say, first 10, 5, the ones that I get between now and the 14th, or excuse me, the 16th. The deadline was the 14th, but we're extending it to the 16th. So the ones that get it in between now and the 16th, before midnight, you'll be getting something really special from me. So I can't wait to see that. And I want you, and most of you maybe don't even know what a dream board is. A dream board is more like, it's almost like a physical journal. A physical journal where you put pictures on some sort of paper. You know, it could be that big, could be bigger, whatever, like a poster board, okay? You can get poster boards at Walmart for like $1 and some change, and they come pretty big. And if you have magazines, you know, cut out pictures. You know, do you see yourself going to the beach somewhere? You know, do you want to be financially free? Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Do you want to have a nest egg for your future retirement? You know, if you have children, do you want to have a college fund for them? You know, if your car is on its last leg, do you want to get another car? You know, do you want to pay for the car? Pay for the car in cash. I'll say that 10 times. There's so many things, you know, medical bills. You know, are you getting bill collectors calling you? Are you falling behind? Or better yet, oh my God, you know, like credit card bills. You know, are you trying to get out of the credit card bills, especially after Christmas? You know, I am here to help you. You know, I am not a mind reader. I don't know what goes on behind your doors of your home. So in order for me to help you, I need for you to reach out to me also. I email everyone. I text everyone. I call everyone. But when I don't get a phone call from you, to me, that's just like saying you guys are okay. But if you're not okay, you know, I need for you guys to call me, you know, even if it's to vent, even if it's just to, you know, something happened on a personal level and you need somebody to talk to. I'm not just your team leader, your trainer, your coach. I'm also your friend. Okay, so I need for you guys to reach out to me, just to listen, not to judge, but just to listen. Okay, so again, create that dream board. If you want some goodies from me, it's a you do, you get. You will not be judged if it's a right or wrong. This is what is coming from your heart. Okay. Again, where do you see yourself in 3 years? Where do you see yourself next year? Where do you want to be? Okay. Better yet, where do you want to be in 1 year? Where do you want to be in 3 years? Where do you want to be in 5 years? What do you want to do? Okay. That is what I want to know, and what you should dig deep. Okay. Now, Facebook etiquette. Let's talk a little bit about that. Okay. I've seen a lot of people on Facebook that I am friends with, and they're really, really dear friends of mine. Most of them I have not met. Some of them I have. But in regards to Facebook etiquette, most of the people that I see will, what I call, spam other people's walls, or they will post their website link or Facebook page. Okay, I do not want to see you guys and ladies posting your link on your friends' walls unless you ask for permission, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's say I have a friend named Carol, and I asked Carol, I was like, hey Carol, can I post my website link on the news feed but tag you that you're receiving a $5 credit, you know, from me and on behalf of Avon, you know, and then you can make it up from there. And 9 times out of 10, she will say yes. And also, you need to let them know that you are, trying to create an online presence. Most of you are just like, okay, what's an online presence? An online presence is basically promoting yourself online, letting people know that you sell Avon or sell whatever company product or whatever it is. But right now my mind just went blank. What do you call it? You're promoting your company. You're promoting yourself. You're trying to brand yourself. Okay. So you're letting them know that you're trying to create an online presence because you want to promote yourself, promote your site and everything else. And because they're going to be like, okay, sure, I'll help you, but with him, WIIFM, what's in it for me? Okay. And they're thinking, okay, well, I'll let you do this, but what do I get in return? So, again, they may not ask you that, but they're going to be thinking about that, so, and before you even give them the chance to answer yes or no, let them know it's like, hey, Carol, I'm trying to create my online presence, and promote myself a lot more online. And, for you letting me do this, I will, gift you a $5 credit or a 20% discount on anything that you order through my Avon site. So, and then you can give her a choice, or it's your choice, what you want to do. If you want to give them a $5 credit or a $20 discount on their purchase. If they live with you, you can give that to them in person by check. If they live out of state, you can mail that out to them. Okay. And if they do this online, I'm just reading my notes here. If they do this online, again, you make sure you get their address. And if they order online, on your website, you'll see their address there too. So this way they can choose what they want, if that is what they want to. So basically that's it. So this is going to be one of the many videos that I create this year. I've been in and out, been busy, trying to get my head on straight. And like a lot of my mentors that I've been reading and following, it finally took me a few of them to say that you cannot be running two businesses at the same time and be successful. So if you're looking at this and you're saying, well, I can run two businesses, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? It can't happen because you're losing focus on one business. Even if you try to do it on your planner, it's like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing Avon, but the other days I'm doing my other business, and Sunday I'm off. Well, guess what? It doesn't work that way, because I tried doing it that, and it doesn't work. And I will tell you, I have no responsibilities. When I mean that my children are already older. They can fend for themselves. They can, thank God, cook for themselves. I don't have to drive them anywhere. So I'm one of the lucky ones in this company. But at the same time, that's up to you where you want to take your business. Okay. It's up to you to be successful. It's not up to your district manager. It's not up to your husband. It's not up to your children. It's not up to your neighbors. It's not up to your upline. Okay? And stop blaming people for your failures. Okay? And the reason why I'm so passionate about this, because I was there. I was blaming my district manager. I was blaming my upline. I was blaming everybody that I could think of. But guess what? Oh my God, I was so busy blaming and hating and just spewing all this evil spirit crap to these people that my business was suffering. Okay, so it's nobody's fault except for mine. if I'm successful or not. So first of all, you need to get your asses off the couch, stop watching TV, stop watching your novelas, stop watching soap operas or whatever. Do what I do. You can, TiVo it, you can DVR it, you could do whatever. And on your day off, you got a matinee full of movies and TV programs that, to get caught up in. And if the phone rings, guess what? You don't have to answer it. That's what God invented voicemail. There's voicemail, there's text, there's email, there's fax, there's Facebook. The world will not end if you do not answer that phone call. Okay? I am telling you this from my heart because Lord have mercy. I remember we had gone on vacation, my kids and I, and my husband. We had gone to Texas, and we went to go purchase a 10-acre property with my AVON earnings, and because that's where I'm going to retire, or my husband and I are going to retire. And the thing about it is that I was so addicted to AVON that I brought my work with me. Now back then we didn't have emails. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have online this and that or whatever. Okay, there was nothing like that. So I had to call in my order. Okay, and we had purchase orders back then. Oh my God. Do you guys remember the little purchase orders? And you had to, like, if it was more than 5, you would put like the number in the box, or if it was like 5 or less, you would just kind of like fill in the dots, almost like an SAT type thing, or like what they called back in Wisconsin, the Iowa tests. So anyways, everybody was in the pool, and I was like in the back of my mind, it's like, oh my God, my orders are going. Now back then we were RPS 8, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to put my order in, because tomorrow the orders are due. And it was like a Monday or something like that. But we were there Sunday, and next thing you know, I kind of like snuck into the room while they were downstairs in the pool. And my husband comes in, catches me, and he's like, what are you doing? Who are you calling? I'm like, I'm calling my mom. He's like, your mom doesn't have a phone. So I was busted. I was totally busted. I'm like, well, I know. I mean, not my mom. I'm calling my dad. Back then my dad was alive. May he rest in peace. And he's like, you're calling your dad in Mexico on the hotel phone. Now, I'm like, no, it's my cell phone. And back then the cell phones were still kind of big. But the thing about it was that you have to learn to let go. When you go on vacation, go on vacation. Leave your work behind. AVON will still be there, especially when you're in leadership. Okay? A lot of these top earners like Molly Stone Bibb, Gary and Lynette Bledsoe, Milagros and Carlos Garcia, Teresa Paul, Lisa Monison, Isabella Costa, all these, Sue Maza, all these top senior executive unit leaders. When they go on vacation, but, I'm pretty sure they bring, like, let's say their samples or some sort of material to promote, because it's like they work it in their routine every single day. But now it's a lot easier. We can just take a few things, give them our website, and that's it. So make sure you guys be accountable to what you do. If you're going to do something, do it. Don't just say, I'm going to do it. Do it. Okay? Don't just say like, oh, I'm going to bag this and bag that. Because I'll tell you, I didn't realize how much books I had, and boxes of books that I had where I could just pass out the stuff, and toss out books, but I never did that. You know, I just kept them piling and piling and piling, and it finally, it just, I don't know what it was. You know, it's like I ended up ordering A View from the Top from Molly Stone Bibb, Volume 2, and I got her CDs also, which, by the way, Volume 1 is awesome. I just reread it, and Volume 2, oh my goodness, it is just to die for. And if you don't know what it looks like or what it is, let me show you. Let me walk over here in just 1 second, and I'll be right back. I'm still here, guys. Just give me a moment here. Okay, so I'm kind of like getting off topic right now. So for those of you that are part of my team and are like, okay, this is getting too long, blah, 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 whatever. That's fine. You guys can leave. Anybody else, if you guys are still interested, I got a lot of goodies here that I purchased. And this is something that I recommend everyone to do. If you don't have the financial means, then you need to find a way, okay? Because I'm on Facebook and I'm on all these groups, these awesome, awesome groups. You have the Motivation and Inspiration by Gary Bledsoe. You have Tuesdays with Teresa Paul. You have the Onward group with Molly Stone Bibb. And for your Latino, Hispanic team, you have Vuelve a su Destino with Lynette and Lord have mercy, Lynette Bledsoe and Milagros Garcia. You have, oh, let me see, there's so many. I mean, if you click on my name on Facebook and you click on groups, you'll see the ones that I belong to. Okay, it'll be a lot easier that way. And it's facebook.com/Margarita CRUZ-AMARO. Excuse me. Now, if you are in the Motivation and Inspiration with Gary and Lynette Bledsoe, he is a master. Okay, stop blushing, Gary. I know I'm talking about you now. He is, not only is he in the, no, that's the wrong one, the volume 1, A View from the Top, but he's also a master in online presence. Okay, so if you want to know more about how to create an online presence, he's the person to seek out. Now, also, Sue Maza has calls, like leadership calls and seminars and workshops. And she also has her own I think it's 3. Oh no. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, sorry. Okay, so she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, And this is basically the secrets to success with Sue Mazza. Okay, the 5 money makers, the 300% shift, your time is now, mastermind, and the mastermind to success. Okay, sorry about that. I got my thing on right now. Let me see what else. And we're talking about Molly Stone Bibb, the one from Onward. I ordered this book through her, and there's over 20 senior executive unit leaders in this book. When I purchased this, you know, I ended up getting this nice, beautiful, beautiful message from Molly. Thank you so much, Molly. I love you, girl. And on top of that, okay, what did I do with them? Hold on. I also, from Molly, got 2 of these CDs. One of them was before she became a senior executive. She was a AUL on this phone call, or CD, DVD, whatever, CD. And with the other one, she was already a year into being a senior. So that's really, really cool. And then, of course, you know, her awesome, awesome bookmark, Onward, no matter what. Okay, that is the motto that she has, and it should be everybody's motto. Okay. Now Gary's upline, and please correct me if I'm wrong below this video. I believe this is Gary and Lynette Bledsoe's team leader, Rosemary Hahn. She has a book called The If Program. Okay, this stuff is awesome. It really, really works. And with that, you get some, I don't know if you could see it, like some sheets for your customers. It's like a questionnaire, okay? So this type of stuff is really, really good. And basically, you know, you don't have to buy this stuff. I mean, if you're going to be stuck on stupid, that's on you, okay? And I don't mean that to be sounding like a female dog. I'm just saying it's just like you have to get yourself out of that funk. And the only way to do it is to listen to positive people. Another thing that I got from Gary. Now I have I have 3 of the first of you from the top, and one was signed by Miss Sue Mazza. Another one was signed, or actually I got 2 from Sue Mazza and 1 from Gary Bledsoe. And then with that, I also got all these nice, beautiful DVDs here that is extras from Gary, and, you know, how to build your team when they're out of state, and a whole bunch of other stuff here too. So, and like I said, you know, you have to be listening to positive people. Get away from the negative Neds, you know, and be with your positive Pollys or positive Pauls or whatever. You know, you need to stay away from those people. You know, another great book that I read and read and read and read is Think and Grow Rich. And also this book from Norman Vincent Pearl, The Power of Positive Thinking. You can get that at Amazon. And also, a great CD that I recommend is Bob Proctor's What Would You Change If Your Annual Income Suddenly Became Your Monthly Income? Now, I could tell you, there are maybe 5 to 15 senior executive unit leaders with AVON that their monthly income would be maybe your husband's or your wife's income. And guess what? They're making $10,000, $20,000, $40,000, $60,000 or more every 2 weeks. So we're talking, these people are making almost 6 figures a month. So this is what the CD looks like. What would you do if your annual income was your monthly income? And I really, really, really recommend you guys to get this. Now, for my team members, when I have my incentives, there's a lot of goodies to give away, honey. Business tools, motivational speakers, motivational CDs, books, DVDs, that type of stuff. So I welcome you to my team. If you are watching this for the first time and you're not with AVON, go ahead and personal message me here below, or you can go to my website, www.cuztoyoursuccess.info, and that's www.cuztoyoursuccess, I believe, I'm sorry, success.info. Okay, I was put on the spot there for a second, but it's cuztoyoursuccess.info. I leave you with this. You will get because you deserve. May God bless you all, and you all have a great, great day. Bye.